up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Yes, that was my built twin turbo Huracan finally back. My God, it's been 7 or 8 months since I've had that car back, and I am so excited for this video to tell you all about the build, how much power it makes, and everything else in between. So first and foremost, I want to say I hope you guys all had a very blessed, happy, and healthy Thanksgiving. And I want to give you guys a quick update on a Porsche 911 Turbo S. So that car, unfortunately and sadly, it is sold. Why I sold that car, you know, I don't really know why I sold it, to be honest. Sometimes I just make some stupid or impulsive decisions, and I think that was one of them. That car was a great car. It was very reliable. It was a tank, it was really fast, and best of all, it made grown Corvette owners cry. But today's video is going to be all about the Lamborghini twin turbo Huracan and the built motor, and I also want to talk to you guys about the power it made. Now, if you guys remember in my previous video, I talked about the power that I wanted the car to make, and I said that I didn't want the car to make anything over 1250 because I wanted to ensure that the drivetrain stays happy and the car stays reliable. So I know everybody's asking, well, what did it make? What did it make? Well, here it is. This is exclusive for you guys. I haven't posted this anywhere on the internet or on social media, so you guys are seeing this first. Check it out. So there you guys have it, 1,254 wheel horsepower and 763 wheel torque. And the reason why we kept that low is because, like I said before, I wanted to ensure that this car stays happy, ensure that the drivetrain stays happy, and it stays reliable for a very long time. So when the car got off the dyno, we could not street tune the car because of the road conditions here in the north. It's very cold and there's a lot of salt on the ground and you know, snow and all that stuff. So we couldn't do anything with it. So we had to send it to the streets of Mexico to get the car street tuned. And that is where I am about to go with my buddy Pablo. You guys know Pablo. He is my race car driver and he's coming down with me. And we're gonna street tune the car. And I also have a surprise for you guys. I will be running up against a very fast McLaren 720S that's tuned by Dyno Spectrum. This car is nasty. I will give you all the specs and show you how fast it went once we're down there. So enough talking, let's go down there, let's experience the car, let's get some runs in, and let's see how it goes. All right, guys, so I am here south of the border with my buddy Pablo, and we are at the owner's house of the McLaren. Let me go show you guys this car. It is absolutely sick. Let's go check it out. Here's my little beast right here. You guys know this car very well. Some puppies. What's up? Say hi. All right, here's the beast. Listen to these numbers. They're mind-boggling. Remember, this car has nothing but downpipes and a race gas tune with some R888 tires on it, and that is it. This car consistently goes 60 to 130 in the low fours, 4.1, 4.2, all day long. And it goes 100 to 150 in the 3-second range, 3.8, 3.9, all day consistently. That's what's crazy. It's unbelievable how fast that is for a car that has nothing but a half a freaking exhaust and a tune. Another thing too is the car went to the track and it ran a 9.1 at almost 157 miles an hour. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go out and we're gonna make some runs. I am on race gas. The car, as you guys saw, it makes 1,250 wheel horsepower on race gas. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, but this car made 900 wheel horsepower. So I got a 350 wheel horsepower advantage, which you would think that in that case, I'm gonna put about 5, 6, 7 car lengths on it. But you know what? I'm very doubtful. But anyway, let's put the cameras on. Let's see what happens. Wish me luck. guys, so those were the races between the 720S and I. By the way, I apologize about the echo coming from this room. I'm in my office because it's literally like 30 degrees outside and snowing. So I would much rather be in here talking to you guys about the races. Pretty much as expected, you know, for the most part. You know, I walk away from these races being more impressed with the McLaren 720S. I mean, this car comes to this race down 300 plus wheel horsepower, and it ran with me the way it did. I mean, this is just a testimony to how amazing of a package the McLaren 720 really is. And you guys have heard me talk about this before. I've said it plenty of times. I mean, the car is just so well engineered, low weight, dual clutch, you know, excellent gearing and aerodynamics and suspension sophistication. I mean, the car is so well engineered that it can do so much with so little. So definitely props for that McLaren 720S, who, by the way, is a very good friend of mine. He helped me a lot the day I went down there. I had a lot to do in one day, you know, when we were tuning the vehicle and trying to get my setup up to par. So I thank him very much. Make sure you guys follow him on Instagram. I am going to put his account right here. He has some really cool McLaren 720S content. So if you guys are into the racing scene and McLarens and Lambos and everything else, make sure you guys follow his Instagram. As far as my setup goes, you know, the car ran well after pulling the logs. There were some issues we saw in the logs, but you know, that's racing. That's how it goes. You know, you're not gonna go out and run. Everything's gonna be perfect the way you want. Sometimes you spin, sometimes you misshift, whatever. But at the end of the day, that's what makes racing so interesting versus, for example, V-Boxes. V-Box or draggy, you know, it's you're out there in best conditions at a certain RPM, at a certain road, on a certain slope, and so on and so forth. But that's why I am a bigger fan of actual racing south of the border on the street with Pablo versus the draggy stuff. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching the video. I appreciate it. So next time around, I am going to meet up with the same buddy with the 720S, and we are going to run it back on pump gas. So what do you guys think is going to happen when I run him on pump gas, seeing what happened on race gas? Next video, I will tell you guys exactly what the car made on pump gas, and I will show you the outcome of our races on pump gas. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel if you like this type of content. Thank you for tuning in. If I don't see you guys before the next year, I wish you guys all Merry and blessed Christmas. I'll see you guys next video.